What's up, YouTube? It is Epic Games TV, and we are back again in Bedrock. And well, we put out a video last week, and it was about add-ons, but I wasn't completely happy with it. So I want to get actually more in depth and talk a little bit more about some of these add-ons. This add-on, well, it's not even really an add-on. This mod that we're kind of using right now is called REALISM. Now, this is not to get confused with Realism Craft. It's completely different. But this is REALISM right here. And, well, it brings in grass, flowers, trees, biomes, trails, creeks, ocean waves, ancient shrines. Ooh, as you can tell, some wild animals, because one is creeping behind me, and hopefully he doesn't attack me. But deers, fawns, owls, termites, lynx. That's probably a lynx back there. Birds, bugs, butterflies, and fireflies. In the atmosphere, it adds sun, light rays, weather, fog, immersive sounds, dynamic lights, leaves, and pollen. You can see the leaves and stuff dropping. This is 990 mine coins. And actually, I think it's really, really well done. The other one that people are using a lot is Realism Craft. Let's see if I can find that here. And it's 1690. And this one overhauls, does a lot of the similar things, but it's still a little bit different. But right now we're going to talk about this one. Can I get back into our game here? Let's go back to resume game. So first off, let's talk about how the world looks. Three-dimensional flowers, the leaves falling, the grass looks really nice. We got like tree stumps, we have logs. Some of the logs are actually hollow. That one's not hollow. But if we walk through here, you can see like three-dimensional mushrooms. Really nicely done. Even the mushrooms growing off the trees, really nice. Here's one of the deer that I was talking about. Pretty cute looking deer. I don't see an owl. But I do know that if you have, I believe is it chicken or is it fish? That if you have chicken or fish on you, oh, here's one of the hollow logs right here. So you got these hollow logs. See if we can actually find, there's a lynx. He's looking for food. I think if we were in, oh, that's like sun rays or something happening. Pretty cool. But if we go up here, we might actually be able to find ourselves. Oh, there's actually a couple. There's one there and there's one right here. We got some eggs up in the tree. Now, I believe those are like owl eggs. But I haven't actually heard an owl yet. Got some wolves. Yeah, I'm not seeing any owls. But let's talk also about the way the trees are made. They have like little branches that kind of stick out and stuff. Now, when you chop down the tree, you will actually get these little branches. And when you put them in your crafting grid, it basically just gives you one plank. But you can save them and use them for other things, including the stumps and stuff. There's like little extra pieces for the roots. You can actually use those for some creative builds. Also has like these little pebbles and stuff. And this is the creek that it's talking about. It puts these little creeks inside the game. What else can we show you about this? The little fish there. There's a couple of other little features here. I don't know if I can see one. This apple tree being one of them. These are the apple trees. Now you have to kind of punch them to get the apples to fall. But they do grow back. I'm looking for one of the statues, so I can talk to you guys about the statues also, because the statues are pretty cool. But I'm not seeing one over here. So I don't know if I can actually... Oh, there's one right here. They have these statues in this game. And we're going to talk about it. So this is a pillar. This is a pillar. And this is a pillar. And you can give these pillars flowers. But it has to be these three-dimensional ones from the actual mod. It doesn't take these poppy ones right here. So you have to use ones like this. So let's just get some rose bushes. And what you can do, I think rose bush, actually before we do that, let's go look at this and it will talk about, this is the guide to the whole thing. What I want to look at is these ancient shrines. And if you look at them, it talks about unlocking the secret powers behind them. And basically it's kind of like a beacon. And it will give you some benefits. And it talks about which type of flower to use in order to basically get that benefit. You can get a conduit, which is really, really cool. Jump boost, haste, speed, resistance, regeneration, health boost. So if we used, let's use both these. Lilac. So there's lilac there. And then let's use rose there. So you can see on the right hand side, let's go pick one more flower type. We have another flower type close by. We have these ones right here. I don't know if the dandelion will work, but we're going to try this one. No, the dandelion doesn't work. We'll need something different. Do we have some other flowers? I'm not seeing... Well, we'll take these guys. These guys should work. This is another completely different one. There we go. So we have all three of these up and running. We got these little ghostly guys. You can't really kill them. But now we can look at our buffs here. I don't know if I can see our buffs anywhere. But if I go look at this and we go back down to the flower shrine and we scroll down, we got strength, I believe, which is the sword. We got health boost and we got regeneration. So makes these building around these shrines really, really cool. Now we talked about the creeks. We saw those trails and clearings. What we haven't actually looked at is some of the dynamic lighting. You've heard the soundscape because you can hear like the buzzing and the little crickety type sounds. Just go back here a little bit. Take a look at that. It's pretty neat. It's all lit up. Well, one of the things it talked about, let's go get ourselves a boat, it was talking about the water. And what they did in here, see if I can find some water here real quick. That looks like some ocean over here. Is they kind of tried to give water a three-dimensional look. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So first things first, we'll talk about the splashes. So if you jump up and down, you can see the little splashes of water which is really, really cool. Now, can I get a boat? Okay, let's get in this boat and let's go for a little tour. You see how we go up and down in the water? They were trying to help simulate like you were going through waves, going up and down and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty cool. I've never seen anybody actually do that before. Look, these are some pretty big up and down waves. I do believe it is not perfect though. I do think that you can probably drown your boat. Little dolphin. But like I said, there you go. We drowned our boat. You've never seen anything like that before. And I think that's what makes it cool. Now, there's a lot of people that complain about Bedrock and stuff like that. It doesn't replace Java, it doesn't replace the mods. That is very true. But everybody that plays Minecraft knows that Microsoft probably would like Bedrock to replace Java Edition, which is why they've opened up add-ons. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what direction they're going to go. But right now, we're not going to talk about that kind of stuff. We just want to talk about this add-on. So I've shown you a little bit of the environment. I couldn't really show you much of the night. We can show you the morning fog because the morning's going to be coming up pretty soon. Let me just go look at the sky here. I kind of think the morning is coming. It's looking brighter. But we should get some morning fog. Go back over here. We'll get that little buff that we got going. But we should see some of the morning fog pop up. Man, the sound effects, the little particles. There's some birds flying. And the only thing we've added to this is the realism forest and plains. That's it. That's all we've added to this world. And just that one thing alone has completely changed the way the game looks. And I think for the better. We're just waiting for the morning to... Maybe we can speed this up. Get ourselves a bed going here. Give ourselves a bed. We're in creative mode for... There we go. Oh, you can see right there the you can see that at the tree. So here's the morning fog right here. This is pretty cool. But we were talking about the tree. Can I set the time set night? Let's go back to night if I can. I don't know if it actually changed the time. Yeah, it's not changing the time for me, I don't think. But what I wanted to show you was around these big trees, you get a lot of... what were they calling them again? I totally forgot, actually. Okay, maybe our time change actually worked because I do see the moon way up there. So maybe it did work. But what we're looking for is, well, here we go. Around these trees. Now there are a lot of custom trees they also add in this pack. And I can kind of give you a quick rundown about the trees. If we go back into here and I look at trees, you can see a variety of new tree variants besides the oak and aspen tree. And they're going to show us pictures of them. So we have the huge oak tree, which is what we're just looking at. They also have the mutated aspen trees, the apple trees that I showed you at the very beginning. And then they got some normal trees, but they still add a little bit of extra to them, giving them a little bit more of a realistic feeling. Then they have these mini trees. Then we were talking about like fallen logs that have moss and mushrooms growing out of it and stuff like that. Really, really cool. Then the leaves on the ground. And then it says here, aspen oak trees will be enchanted with roots and branches surrounding them, which is really, really cool. So it just adds more. And if I look at the ground, we might actually be able to see some of the insects. I don't know if they come out at nighttime. There's one right there. So you see the little insect? It's like a little beetle. There's actually a couple right here. So that's something else that the game or this little mod adds, is these little extras to give it more life. Then we talk about running through the flowers here. Watch around my feet when we run through the flower. See the little particles that pop up? We'll go through the red ones here. It's like little flower petals are being disturbed and coming up in the air. Pretty cool, right? There's even a sound effect when you're coming through these bushes. Then we got our morning fog again. But yeah, for 990 mine coins, it seems like a lot, but I definitely think it's one of the better purchases people can buy. You know, it's got some really cool features. I hope they're going to do more and add more biomes, because they do a little bit for other biomes. Let's go over here to the swamp. So they do a little bit. And what I mean by that is, if you look at the way the grass is growing in these little patches, this is the little bit that they do for these other ones. They also have a little termite layer here. Look at these termites. It's pretty neat. Get you a better look at them. And that's it. No more termites. You lost your home. They won't be happy with us. They would probably end up attacking us if we were actually not in creative. We'll go over to this bamboo forest over here. Now, I don't think it does too much to the bamboo forest, but you do see the three-dimensional ferns, a little bit more grass. But I think like these jungle trees, if they do something for these with the branches and stuff, maybe come up with a couple of flowers that may work well. There aren't any real flowers in here though. Then we're going to go head over to this birch section over here, and we'll get a look at the birch trees. See the coloration change. So we'll go down inside here. We'll take a look. You can see that we got different types of flowers in here. Look at the flowers. And then the color of the leaves is all falling down. Even got a little bit of a sun ray there. I might be moving too fast to see them. But there are some, I think they call them God rays. You can see them a little bit. Almost sounds like there's a raccoon nearby. So one of the things I'm going to do right now, actually before we end this, is I want to get an owl. Now, I don't want to give away this kind of stuff here, but you can craft a helm from the owl. But I'll save that one for you guys. There's an owl. We'll get a couple of them out. Just to see that you can see some discoloration, some browns, some light browns. And I think if it's chicken, maybe it's chicken that we can give them to tame one. Let's go see if we can tame an owl real quick. As soon as I figure out where they're hiding. Where did all our owls go? Oh, there's nests here. They might have despawned the owls already. There we go. So this is the cool part about an owl. You can fly around limited area with your owl. World simulation distance reached. So that's as far as we can go. That is where we are currently, this little light beam. Now you might be able to change this in settings about how far you can go. But that's as far as we can go. You can fly down here. We'll watch out for the cat. Try not to hit any trees. Oh, we hit a tree. I think we're getting stuck again. I'm not so good at flying with this owl. Problem is, there's just way too much stuff for me to get stuck on. That's kind of one of the little secrets. There we go, we'll jump out. But pretty neat, right? Now, we were talking about item drops that these guys can drop. Just give me a... Sorry, dude. Oh, he didn't drop it. But they can drop an item that helps you make a crown. And I believe the crown gives you night vision. If we go back to owl. So I believe this is the item that it drops. Is one of these. And this is the item that you can craft. So if we look at this a little closer, it doesn't say anything. But if you equip it, which we have on, you can see on the top right, it's got the little night vision mark spell effect. So it essentially allows you to see at night. It's kind of got a neat look to it. But yeah, I think that's a good breakdown of some of the features of this little mod. You can find it in the marketplace. I'll actually put a link to it. This is one of the things that we're using in our world. And if you guys like to see a little bit more in depth of the other ones that we're using, like the furniture mods, just to get an idea of what some of the different furnitures look like, Let me know in the comments down below, because I will show you guys some of the cool things when it comes to add-ons. Not a huge fan of having to pay for all this stuff, but then on the side of it, I don't mind helping support developers that are basically like me and you, who have a love for the game of Minecraft and are sharing some of the work that they do with us. So it's kind of a catch-22. You can play it on Java and get a lot of the stuff for free. But for us with our kids, this is a really good way for us to just add some more spice to Minecraft and allow them to just enjoy it a little bit more. So like I said, again, this is a Bedrock mod. It is called Realism Forest and Plains, I believe. Let's go take one more look here real quick, what it's called. Fields and Forests. I keep saying it backwards. Realism Fields and Forests. And this little wiki guide is just a matter of hitting E to see your inventory or your equipment, hitting that little question mark, and then it gives you the breakdown of everything that they do. Here's your little termite stuff, termite towers. They talk about the owl. There's the helmet right there and what you need to craft it. Here's the lynx, the deer, some of the birds that they add, different colors, some of the insects. The butterflies are really, really neat. If you kill a butterfly, it drops basically the dye of that color of the butterfly. It's one of the things I found. Soundscape, sun and weather. We didn't get a chance to show you rain. Let's see if I can make the weather. So this is the rain, how the rain looks. Little bit of a mist. And really, really looking like rain. I do like it. And you don't really get rained on when you're under a tree. That is the rain also. And there is some of the butterflies. Look at that. Everything's just coming together. We got some butterflies, rain, some 3D mushrooms. That almost looks like cotton. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at one of the mods, a little bit more in depth, a little bit more time spent on it. Like I said, it's in the marketplace. This is not a paid promotion. This is just me letting you guys know what I think of this mod, and that we're using it on our server, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of cool. I really do hope that they do a little bit more with the trees for jungles and other areas, but we'll see. With that, I'm Epic Games TV. I don't know how to do emotes in Bedrock. I know that they have them, but yeah, I'm Epic Games TV. Oh, I can't even crouch. Is there no crouching in this game? We can walk slowly. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm Epic Games TV, and we are out of here. Take care, folks.